Good morning. I just wanted you to see the burdock that is growing around our butterfly garden. It's coming up. Big leaves. I believe burdock is edible, although I have never eaten it. See those big frilly leaves? Eventually it'll send up its flowers and then make those giant burrs. The Artemisia, which we weeded a lot out because it took over the whole garden, it's still coming up. You can see. But also the daffodils have come up, and then there I think that's iris. I think this is going to be an iris plant here. So the students replanted a lot of the bulbs that were in this garden, and sometime we would like to put some butterfly bushes in here. There's something else coming up. I call it shepherd's purse. If you look at this weed right here, makes these neat little seed capsules. Once it's totally formed, I've cut it and dried it, spray painted it, and put it in arrangements. I have used it fresh in floral arrangements. It holds up really nice, adds some texture. And then I'm going to continue down the hill, and I want to look at the wild mustard. So let's go take a peek at that. That's everywhere right now. I think it's also called skyrocket. WinterCress is another name for it. So let's just walk down and the driveway and see if we can take a peek at that. Oh, I see more shepherd's purse with it too. Here we go. See the yellow flowers? Skyrocket, WinterCress. It's a type of, in the Brassica family, it's a type of wild mustard. I want you to look at the foliage. Right here. See if you can see that nicely. I'm going to pick a piece. But you can look at that. A little windy again. That's from the lower leaves. This foliage is great. Also, you can throw that in salads, and you can blanch it, steam it, eat it also. Here's some of the more unopened flowers. And then more of that shepherd's purse is here too. You see that? That's just fun. It's just a fun weed. I don't know about it being edible though. A couple of weeds right here. This one looks familiar. Just wanted to see if it was, I don't think it's, ooh. Reminds me of Stinging Nettle. But we'll have to watch that. And then this one, I'm trying to figure this one out. It looks so familiar. It has slightly toothed margins on its leaves. They're hairy on the stems. It's hairy on the top and the bottom of the leaves. The leaf is a little lighter color on the bottom than on the top. And those are all things that help you identify it. But you can see this one that reminds me of stinging nettle. That doesn't mean it is. Right here, this one. There's a nice little colony of that over here. Yeah. So it's looking pretty lovely out here. The RedTwig Dogwood is sending forth its leaves. Here, can you see the twigs are like a burgundy red? If it is the dogwood, it should have opposite growth. So let's check that out. That's opposite, right? And right here, some more opposite growth. So it's a good chance it's the RedTwig Dogwood, correct? Yeah. This tree reminds me of a walnut tree. We'll watch it and see what happens. I'm looking at his bark. Oh no, he's got opposite growth. Ha ha ha! And I see the little hanging florets. Hold on. Two trees combining here. That's the problem. Alright. Over here where the leaves are, that is not connected to the stem that I was looking at, the trunk. Alright, so we have a box elder over here. That's in the maple family, and you can see opposite growth there too. And maples, remember the acronym MAD, maple, ash, dogwood, they're opposite growth. Okay, well, so that would not be a walnut. But it's growing right by a walnut, so it faked me out. I'm looking at the bark of this one. But it has really black buds. I don't know what that one is, but it has great texture in the buds. It has opposite growth too, though. I see some opposite growth. I've been asking the Lord to show me some ash trees. Well, we'll see. We'll watch it and see. I'm not good at ash tree identification, so I would like to learn. Now, as you look at the forest and the sky, it's one of those gray spring mornings. Please look at the clouds with me. I'm trying to learn clouds also. There's some puffiness to them, but they're gray and a bit layered. So it could be Stratocumulus. They're not all single. They've kind of joined a bit and made a very gray sky. So to me that kind of looks like Stratocumulus. But again, I'm just learning the clouds. So that's my guess.